There are so many options and so many routes available now for students who want to enter the services sector, and this is just giving the students another route to professional qualification while at the same time, working within the sector. Students are getting this opportunity to earn as they learn, to study and apply all that knowledge in practice, and it's just a great route for maybe that student who doesn't want to go to full-time university but still wants that university education, still wants that student experience, but wants to actually be out there in the world of work and applying what they learn.
We've very much been the pioneers of the apprenticeship scheme with Ulster University. So we've brought in over 200 apprentices since the apprenticeship started. And it's had a massive impact on our teams. It means that the people that come into the business are not only learning through their degree, but they become integral parts of our team. And just the benefit that that brings in terms of the integration of those people, making them really, I suppose, useful and sighted on how we work and how professional services firms work is really beneficial. And we see that really good blend between the learning and the practical experience that they get through working with customers on a day-to-day basis. So we've had a lot of people who have come through the process and now have made it to managers within our business, and our leaders that are now bringing through the next wave of apprentices.
We wanted to create a talent pipeline, leaders for the future, those who would have the attributes and attitudes that we want in the bank to be able to deliver on our strategic objectives. We wanted to give something back as well, to be able to create opportunities for people who otherwise might not have made it to university. Well, Ulster University were able to provide us with a bespoke apprenticeship programme for Danske Bank. So when the apprentices are at level 6 and they're completing their final research project or other projects throughout the programme, we have our senior leaders considering what are sort of pertinent business issues that we'd like them to be working on. We also engage our senior leaders then in terms of letting the apprentices present their outputs of their project work to the leaders and get really critical feedback in terms of viability of their projects, commerciality, and ultimately whether we can implement that project into our business.
I joined the Degree Apprenticeship programme with Danske Bank straight from school as a baby-faced customer service advisor in our contact centre. Since then I've worked a number of roles. I moved into a senior customer advisor role, a team coach where I led a team in line with my manager. I then took a sideways move into mortgages and then I'm now in our change management department as a project lead. So yeah, it's had a massive impact. I mean, if I go back through my recent job interviews that I've had for my previous roles, half the questions I've used answering university examples and have been able to really draw upon that experience. It's also the confidence that it gives me. I have a very wide range of knowledge, so whenever I applied for the project role that I'm currently working in, I had no experience in projects within the bank, but I could draw on that experience with the university and also draw on examples of bringing my university projects into my workplace. So it was great throughout the programme that my university assignments weren't just university assignments. I brought them into the workplace. Ideas were implemented. Senior managers took them on board. I presented to senior managers, so I was really able to draw on that to give me them promotions maybe faster than what I would have had if it wasn't for the apprenticeship programme.
The apprenticeship programme's been excellent for us. It's been a great way to find new talent. They've exceeded all of our expectations and we couldn't be happier to have our apprentices on board. The apprentice model's been very successful for us. I think that's largely a testament to the great apprentices that we've been very lucky to find and to bring on board. They've enriched our culture, they've brought a new way of thinking and of addressing the challenges that we have as a business. As a small company, it is something to be mindful of and to consider carefully, but it is very much worth the effort of investing into, and hopefully will bring benefits to the whole business.
I think it's been a really rich vein of talent, not just for us in Deloitte, for a number of businesses across Northern Ireland, and it's offered lots of opportunities for young people to come in and consider a different path who maybe couldn't have gone down the traditional university route.
I would definitely recommend taking on apprenticeships. One thing I think is really important is having that really cohesive partnership with your training provider. Ulster University have been able to provide that for us, where we're a trusted, deep, valued relationship with consistent communication, and that enables us to amend the programme and adapt it to changing business needs. So definitely it's very important to have that partnership, but also then to really mesh the apprenticeship into your business.
It's another flexible route that we have at Ulster University, and that's what we're all about: flexibility, working with business and industry, and really providing the market and Northern Ireland with what they need.